Good morning. I'm going to do a really quick update on our bathroom. We have the power out right now in here because we've stripped it all down. All the wiring is really old. These are my assumptions. This is not Don's exactly. So these are my opinions. I bet he won't remember he put that tool right there. Where are those blue-handled wire strippers? I know where they are, and you do too. But I bet Don won't remember unless he watches this video where they are. Anyway, we're replacing this stuff. This is old wiring that was probably put in when they first wired this house. Okay? When they very first wired this house. Now, nobody ever updated it, so this has to be like from the 30s or something. Now, there is updated wire in places that the previous homeowner did. The previous homeowner didn't know anything. Like, I know more than he knew. That's all I can say. And I don't know much about construction, but I've been around it enough. I know enough. And I know safety. Like, I'm not dumb here. And, like, some of the things he did was so dangerous. Like, extremely dangerous. Like there were these wires here. There was no junction box. Nothing. They were just wired with wire nuts and not even taped. Not even tape. They were falling apart. The wires are exposed. I mean, there was so many places like that. And the thing is, he did that. It wasn't like that originally. Let me show you the dishwasher plug. This is the dishwasher plug. I unplugged it, and the little yellow one fell right off because it don't even fit. And that's just one example. One example. They didn't know what they were doing. Like, it's just ridiculous. They were the worst. Okay. What's this? What's this? This is a window here. The bottom of the windowsill is down there. And this is where the counter is. It's so weird. Like, the way they built everything was so weird. It was so janky and weird. Like look at this. Like, can pick the whole sink up, the whole counter up. It's all janky. Now, I know I'm so off topic, but it's irritating and dangerous. Okay, there was a junction box right underneath the leaking shower. It was so bad that what they done, they built this crazy shower, and if you followed our progress, you'll remember the shower. The shower was built by the homeowner, the previous homeowner. No waterproofing. All the water leaked because he didn't know what he was doing. Yes, he did put HardieBacker, and then he put tile, but that was it. That was the only type of waterproofing for a shower that he did. And, of course, it leaked because he was a crappy plumber and a crappy installation guy. Like, he did some really terrible work. So it leaked. And I don't imagine it took very long for it to leak. And he continued to use it like that until the floor fell. Okay, it leaked to the point where the entire floor was saturated with water. All the joists were failing. The whole floor system kind of fell inward right in the middle of the floor, right here. So it was all leaning in. So what happened is the drain in the shower, all of a sudden, it wasn't even flush with the tile anymore because the tiles in the floor had fallen. The drain don't move. So guess where all the water was going? For their shower. Every single time for years that they showered, all the water that they showered just went right into the crawl space. Hell to the yeah. That's disgusting. It's wrong, and they knew it. And they had so many issues like this, okay? It's just, I can't even. So, kitchen and the bathroom are obviously the rooms. They're always the rooms in an old house that has to be redone, repaired, replaced, remodeled. And also, most of your plumbing and most of your electrical, other than just outlets, but like your more specialty electrical things, like special plugs, like for washing machines or dishwashers or, fans, that kind of thing. Like you just have more plugs. And anyway, it's a lot of work and it's a little overwhelming, but we're getting it done. We're getting it done. It gets extremely overwhelming when you see how dangerous it was. Okay. But look at these walls. Look at this wall. Look at it. Will you look at it? Look at it. It's a metal with concrete with horsehair and apparently asbestos, which I did not know that. We're not removing it. It's staying right where it is. But apparently it has asbestos in it too. But this is a Faraday cage. Which is crazy to think. But yeah, you have no service, no signal in this house. And we've been trying to figure out what parts are original, when was it remodeled, when did they add stuff, because we know the bathroom was not original, we know the kitchen was not original, and we know that plumbing inside of it was not original, and electrical was not original. None of those things would have been original. So we know this room and this room and the upstairs sections above this up to this wall, we think this is all the original house, which is our guess, but we don't really know. And we think at one point, this section of the house was an addition to, because they did not have a kitchen in 1850 inside the house. They did not have a bathroom inside the house at 1850. And we think that originally they built a bathroom addition, and this was the doorway to it. Because in addition to a bathroom, this is a doorway. That's what this was. It's a door frame to go out. So we think that either this was the original back door right there, or it wasn't right there. And this was all part of the kitchen or that room. Or this was part of the kitchen or hallway, and that was a door that went to the built-on bathroom. And then eventually they turned this into the bathroom. That's our guess. But yeah, we don't think that this was an original room. Well, no, that don't make sense. Obviously, I'm so tired and confused at this point. We're guessing that my guess is this section of the house was built on to it when they decided to electrify the house, probably like in the 30s or 40s. That's my guess. But don't hold me to it because I really don't know. But the interior walls and stuff don't have that lath. There's nothing like that here. But also this wall is running in between walls. So that's what also makes me think that this wall is not an original section. That it went across here. And this part of the house is not even original. Maybe early turn of the century, or like during the Depression, or I don't know. But I'm trying to figure it out. It's like a mystery. It's like a mystery book that we get to read, but we only get to start on page 421. And we don't get to read back. We only get to make the new parts of the story. And we have to try to figure out the backstory. But it's fun. I hope you're having fun today. I'm just exploring this old house. Peace.